Hello friends, welcome to the Car Guide. My name is Rishabh and today we have the Honda WRV Petrol IV Tech variant, which is a popular Honda engine, and today we are going to drive it and we'll provide you the complete overview with drive review, with walk around review, that what is this car, how does it perform on the roads, and what will you get the real life mileage, maintenance, after sale service, competition ready, interior, space management, build quality, and everything will be covered in this single video. So enjoy this video till the end and hope you like this video. Before continuing this video, I would like to tell you something, that if you want to have some question answer session, a live session with me, you want to have questions that you want to ask me, you can definitely follow us on Instagram. We do live sessions on 7 PM every Sunday, and you can ask me unlimited questions on that, and I'll answer you face to face. Starting with the interior and the features of this vehicle, you get a steering mounted controls on the steering, you get leather wrap steering here, you get all the voice controls buttons here, then you have the call, accept, reject and voice recognition here, volume control buttons here with the source, and you get the cruise control buttons here. You get this tripod basically system with the RPM on the left, and then you get the speedometer and then a digital screen for all the information like trip, AB, fuel, instantaneous fuel temperature. Outside you can see it's 41 degrees, it's so hot right now. And this you have a cup holder here, then two AC vents here for the driver, and then you get little controls over here for the leveling of your headlight. Then underneath that, if you look closely, you can find out the boot lid and the petrol lid as well. So this is the pedals of the vehicle, these are the pedals, and then you get a dead pedal here, as you can see on the left side here, and the distance between all the pedals are perfectly fine. The clutch is really lightweight and you will enjoy it. Liking my shoes? I like them too. Do comment how do you like my shoes. Never mind. The steering is you get a tilt steering here, then you get the engine push start button here, then you have the touchscreen here, 7-inch Android Auto, Apple CarPlay and navigation as well. Then the AC controls you can see here. Let me show you clearly, these are all digital. Then you get the USB ports here, one for your Android Auto, one for your USB normal charging. This is for the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and this is for the normal charging. Then you also get a power socket of 12 watts as well for laptops and whatnot. Then you get storage spaces here, you get cup holders, sorry for the things here. Then you have the handbrake and a small storage here for the coins and everything. Then this armrest you get is also a decent amount of storage. You also get a 12-volt socket inside the armrest as well. Glove box here, this is a really good size glove box. However, this is not a cooled storage, but you get a decent amount of storage here. The plastic quality is really good. I am liking all the qualities here, and perfectly fine. Everything is weld assigned. You can see the A pillar here, then the quarter window there. It helps you a lot. On the right side on the door panel, you get the ORVM controls, you get the power windows and the lock unlock as well. Now talking about the rear space, WRV has a speciality that it offers a really good knee room, and especially because of the groove here. As you can notice, I'll try. As you can notice, there is a little groove here like this, which is why the person at the rear gets a really good knee room. Thigh support is also good, but it could have been better. My height is 5'8" and I am like okay comfortable, but if you're taller than me, if you're a 6-feeter, then obviously you will miss the under thigh support definitely. 3 persons can sit here, no issues at all, but on long trips it might get a little uncomfortable, but there's plenty of space. WRV is famous for that, and definitely you won't find any complaints about it in the long run. But unfortunately for the rear passengers, Honda does not provide any sort of USB charging here or rear AC vents, which is a big thumbs down. And ultimately you get a light here, of course you get some storage here, but you cannot keep a bottle here. The storage is not too much. A bottle can be placed, but a 1 liter only, probably a little tight, but you won't be able to fit anything else if you have put a bottle here. There is no storage for any mobile or any sort. There is some storage here, but no charger as it. Ultimately what I'll say is the quality overall is good. The window pane size is absolutely fine. You get a good visibility, you get a nice visibility here. But unfortunately there's one more thing which I can complain about Honda, is there is no headrest here. Even for the third, fourth, fifth passenger, there is no headrest. There is just a integrated a small lining of sort, but it cannot be considered as an headrest at all. This is just a designing honestly, and we cannot use it. Absolutely. And on this side, the comfort side, there is no armrest as well, which is completely missing here. I thought there is, but there is not. But the seats are quite comfortable, no doubt. But there are some things Honda should have added in the WRV for the rear passengers. Now talking about the warranty, maintenance, after sales service. So you get a 3-year warranty with unlimited kilometers on this Honda WRV, which is a really good number. And secondly, if we talk about maintenance overall, so Honda provides a great affordable packages on maintenance that you can definitely check out in your dealer, and they are quite clear and completely black and white and complete transparent, that you can get an idea that how much will the service cost will be of this Honda or any other Honda vehicle. No issues at all. Then moving on to the after sales service. Honda is known for their humble, polite and helping nature, and every showroom all over the country will get you a great service, will provide you amazing service, and you will definitely love it. Talking about the resale value, Honda cars have great resale value, especially the City, the Amaze are amazingly well placed. But ultimately WRV is not among the best of them, but definitely you will get amazing resale value on the WRV as well. So you can definitely buy it if you have this resale question in your mind. Moving on to the next point, which is competition ready. Competition wise, I believe that Venue, XUV300, EcoSport, upcoming Kia Sonet, Renault Kiger, Nissan Magnite are the ones which come under this category, and ultimately it has some good points that those cars don't, like the build quality, like some small features like this quarter window and etc., which I'll cover in the drive review. And ultimately what I'm about to say is that it is completely competition ready. The thing is, it does not have a base variant, it does not have a automatic transmission in neither petrol or diesel variant, which is a drawback for it definitely. But it is a good vehicle, especially the diesel one is really refined. What I've heard, I have not driven the diesel yet, but probably tomorrow I'll upload the diesel variant review for you guys as well, so do subscribe the channel for that. But definitely the petrol one is refined, the petrol one is decently powered, it is ready for the competition, no doubt. Now talking about the driving of this vehicle, so first thing we always cover is the safety and security, is what I feel around here. So as I told you before also, that the Honda WRV is a very good strong built vehicle, and that is the exact feeling you get when you sit inside. Especially when you close the door, you hear a thumping sound, which is a really promising and assuring that you are sitting in a very comfortable yet very strong car, very strong built car. So in terms of safety and security, I'm going to give it full marks because of the build quality as such. The next point will be the visibility here, on which I can give 100 out of 100 marks on WRV, especially in this segment, because of some basic reasons I'll tell you. From this height I can clearly see the left bonnet and the right bonnet because of the upright stance and of course the height of this vehicle. So that is a really good thing. Secondly, the favorite thing about WRV is that you get quarter panel windows on the left and the right side, which helps you in cornering at a greater extent. Like if you compare a vehicle without the quarter window, you feel a little underconfident that whether you will hit somebody or not. But with these things, these windows, you get a clear visibility of the corner as well, which helps in a great manner. Next point will be the NVH levels, on which I would say the engine is super refined. There is no issue at all. There is no noise, no vibration, no harshness of any sort, and there is no vibration on the clutch. There is no vibration on the gearbox. Nothing on the steering as well, because the company has provided special and over padding everywhere, and the insulation is greatly done. Full marks on that. Now talking about the suspension of this vehicle, you get a suspension on the stiffer side, but yet you don't feel any kind of jerks. But this is a very stable vehicle, especially on the highways, and you will be in confidence when you're driving, especially on like 100, 120 or any sort of that 3 digits. So you will be able to drive it very confidently, no doubt in that. And ultimately, if we talk about the suspension body roll, there is no body roll. There is body roll, but it's very minimum body roll, and you will feel very stable, especially on the rear side and the front side as well. So good numbers on the suspension side as well. There is no suspension noise in the cabin as well, which is a really good thing. Next point will be the acceleration and the braking of this vehicle. So acceleration is not best in the segment, of course, because it's a 90 PS and 110 Newton meter torque engine, but you get a decent amount of power. It is for highways, you will have to shift down a gear just to overtake any vehicle if you want to, on higher speeds obviously. And but in the city, it is a very good engine. You get a really refined engine, no vibrations as any sort, I told you before, and the acceleration is perfectly fine in city. First and second gear initial acceleration is good. You won't find any problem at all. Braking is also very confident, and you get 2 disc brakes on the front, and besides you get the drum brakes there. But Honda could have provided all 4 disc brakes, but it's fine because you get a really superior braking, and you will be confident enough to drive on the highways and especially drive on the higher speeds. Transmission has a good point that it has a very light clutch, and the clutch distance is very low as well, just this much, not too much. So that's a really good number. But talking about the gear lever, what I feel is the gear lever is soft, definitely, but it is a very small gear lever. I would have wanted Honda to provide a bigger gear lever so that you can easily control it. Talking about the steering of this vehicle, it is a very lightweight steering, so in the city you won't find any problem, and you won't be tired at all. So that's a really good thing. On the highways, it weighs up gradually, and it will give you a better stability on road and better confidence on higher speeds like 100 or 120 km/h. So you won't feel any problem of as sort, and you'll feel good about driving this vehicle. And talking about the real life mileage, the company claims around 16 kmpl, but I would say it is not enough, because neither it's a turbocharged engine, it's a naturally aspirated engine, and the power is also adequately low. So I would say you will get around 12 kmpl in the city, around 16-17 on the highways, but with the cruise control you can easily get around 20 kmpl of mileage, which you will love for sure. So this was the detailed review of the all new WRV, which is the facelift model. The petrol one, the diesel one will be uploaded shortly on the channel, or probably it has already. So do check it out and subscribe the channel, bell icon for latest updates in English language. We also have a Hindi channel if you want to check out that. We have around 1 lakh subscriber plus, then you can definitely check it out. And this was everything regarding the WRV. If I by mistake left something, do hit the comment section, and you can always ask me any questions, and I'll personally answer to you on every question as well. See you in the next video. Until then, drive safe and take care. Bye bye.